If you had to guess how much you could bench.
I don't even know.
I think mine's absurdly low compared to being like a big guy, kind of athletic, or used to be athletic.
A guy your size should be able to bench a lot more.
I know. It's embarrassingly low, I think.
No, hey, wait. What? Yeah.
This is the Buffalo Community Podcast, all about the greatest small town in the USA, the people in it, and how it all works together. Here are your hosts, Tyler Reiss and Mark Benzer.
Hey, everybody. It's Tyler and Mark back here for the Buffalo Community Podcast. We're running, I don't want to say solo, but maybe a duet today because, well, one, we like to pre-record these. But a few weeks ago, we asked you, the viewer, all 250,000 of you, what are some of the questions that you want answered from us? We got a bunch of different ones, but we're going to go over a few of those, and I think they're kind of fun. Yeah. And if you remember, our excuse me, we just had lunch. That's why I'm doing that. Our podcast producer, Luke Edlund, he's behind the camera. If I had a camera, I'd point it on him right now. But if you need any videography or any media type stuff, you can always click on the link above or below. And if you want to do anything with us, you can get a hold of us as well. So let's jump right into it, Mark.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're well into summer right now.
Probably.
Probably. We don't know when this is.
We don't know when this is going to
happen. Yeah, but, we've gotten really, Facebook reminded me of a year ago, it was Rusty Kath's episode.
Oh, wow.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Overrated talent right there.
Right.
Anyway, so the questions that came in, I'm going to start with a couple of them. We had a Warren S. Buffalo seems to be on the cusp of country and expanding metropolitan area. You can correct him if you want right there. We'll debate that.
Yeah.
Such demographic variation begs to ask and attempt to answer the question, is the meal we eat typically around 12 o'clock called lunch or dinner? How about the evening meal, dinner or supper?
Lunch and supper.
Yeah, hands down. I think that's,
yeah.
I don't want to say there's no dumb questions.
Sorry, Warren.
And I'll stick with that.
Yeah.
I would say lunch and supper, but I think we pulled out a little bit more from that. The question you asked, I don't consider us on the cusp of the metropolitan area.
No, I don't. We talked a little bit. I think, you start getting in towards Medina, and maybe you start saying we're on the cusp of the metro area.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm in the metro area maybe until I get into Plymouth.
Pull your microphone closer to your mouth.
So, yeah. But, so, yeah, I don't necessarily think we're in the cusp of the metro area. I like the question.
Yeah.
It was well thought out and clever and kind of funny. I will say I have been made fun of for calling it supper.
From who?
Well, a lot of people.
Like people people actually in the metro area?
Maybe, dinner type people.
Yeah. Like, to me, like dinner is like 4 o'clock and it's on a fancy day, like Easter or Christmas.
Easter dinner, Christmas dinner.
Yeah, like, Easter supper. It just doesn't roll off the tongue, but.
Yeah. Good question.
Good question, Warren. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening and for taking the time to send that in.
Yeah, we'll get your T-shirt over to you. We don't have T-shirts, so please don't expect that. But if anybody wants to make us T-shirts, that's great.
Sure.
Double XL here. All right. Next one. If you and Mark, I don't know why they had it to me. I mean, it was on the public forum here. If Mark and Tyler could go back in any point of our lives and change your decision on something, what would it be? Perfect health. I know.
Me personally, I don't think I would have gone to college right after high school.
Sure.
So
maybe take the summer off.
Maybe take 20 years off.
Yeah.
I'd do really well in college now. At 19,
not so much.
Didn't go very well.
I fall in that boat as well.
Yeah.
I didn't learn how to study, and high school was very easy for me.
Right.
I kind of skated by, and I did pretty well.
Mm-hmm. I didn't do that well in high school either.
Well, okay.
So
I don't even know how to jump into this.
You know what?
I sound like a jerk now.
No, you don't sound like a jerk. The only I think about going to college still because part of me wants to do it just to do well in school for once in my life because I think I would do well in school.
Sure.
I really think that I would do well. But if that's my only reason for wanting to go back to school, I don't think it's probably a very good reason to go pay for college.
Like, go do something else really well.
Right. Yeah.
My time, I remember I was talking to a former coach of mine, Troy, if you're listening. He should be. He's one of the 250. I talked to him a couple months ago now. I was invited to do like a high ropes course. You ever do one of those or even low ropes courses?
No.
So I mean, you're in harnesses and everything, and it's a really safe thing to do, but it's kind of team building and all of this. And I think I was maybe 12 or 13 at the time, and which seemed to be about 700 feet in the air, probably 20 feet in the air.
Sure.
You had to climb up this rope, and you could get up and stand across this beam, 20 feet in the air. And I got up there.
700 feet.
Yeah, 700 feet. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Really long cables.
Right.
I got up there, and everybody's encouraging me, just stand up. I'm like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I didn't stand up. And he goes, you come down here, you're going to regret it. No, I'm not. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Other people had done it, so I saw an example of it, and I climbed back down. I didn't go up. 700 feet's too far.
Right.
And the second my foot hit the ground, I said, I want to go back up there. He goes, no, you had your shot.
Right.
And I've remembered that not every day of my life. I still remember it now. But I told him that a couple months ago. This again, 20 plus years ago.
Right.
He goes, dude, let it go. like you get more shots in life.
Right.
But I remembered that. He goes, you're a little bit hard on yourself for that. And he goes, I had no idea. I said, but that was a turning point of my life of maybe going out and trying to do something. And if it scares you a little bit, kind of get out there. But then again, I don't know if I would change my decision. But that if I was, because who knows how.
Maybe you wouldn't have even remembered it.
Right. Who knows how my path would have.
Yeah.
Would have there.
Yeah.
But, I probably wouldn't have played Bean Boozled with Braxton. Yeah. That's another one.
I got off pretty easy that day.
Tell me about it. Yeah. Talk to me about it. You had a couple questions come in through the messaging thing. Like how much can you bench?
How much? Yeah, right.
So
that was a joke.
Oh,
I thought we were done talking about it when we hit record.
Oh no, I thought that was the truth.
No,
if you had to guess how much you could bench,
I don't even know.
I think mine's absurdly low compared to being like a big guy, kind of athletic, or used to be athletic.
A guy your size should be able to bench a lot more.
I know. It's embarrassingly low, I think.
No, hey, wait, what? Yeah.
But
no, I wouldn't even know.
Sure. The bar plus 45s.
Oh, yeah, I could do it. Yeah, without question.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to do math. But
no, sure. Yeah. But it looks cooler, that anyway. We did have one come across, and I think it's a pretty well documented question. And it's the same answer. I think when we asked these questions, it was, what does the city have to do about the tinged water on their flushing out the hydrants? Everybody's drinking water is a bit tinged. Did you see that come through?
I saw a lot of chatter on the face space.
Yeah.
And I can't get too worked up about it.
Right.
I really have a hard time getting too excited about it personally.
The answer was they flushed out the hydrants. So what I understand from it, I mean, it's drinkable. I mean, we don't have people dropping dead of the tap water.
Right. I think the most absurd thing I heard was that our water reminded them of Flint, Michigan. And I thought to myself, we have a we have a ways to go before we have Flint, Michigan problems with our. It's got a little. I don't know. I think we're pretty blessed to have running water in our houses. That we probably, as soon as it's not crystal clear, we want to jump on social media and complain about it.
You could live out in the country and it stinks.
Right. Yeah. I can't.
Sure.
I can't worry about it.
Sure. You know, and I'll take this a little bit of time too. You know, we had some questions of, I'll say like politicized questions of, hey, you should have these people on there. You should do this. And again, just a reminder of we don't really have an interest in partisan politics here.
Right.
It's not the time or space. You know, I think the big one right now is the big Trump flag. Mm-hmm. We're not going to comment on that.
Right.
So thanks for asking. Thanks for engaging.
Right.
But we're not going to.
Right.
You know, I think it would be very entertaining.
Oh, yeah. Like if we were professional podcasters, we'd probably be crazy not to dive into that topic.
For sure. But, you know, and as always, we're probably just going to ask, why don't you send some questions our way? We happy to do this every once in a while. Just a Mark and Tyler show. Right. But we're super happy to have all of our guests on. Mm-hmm. And if you ever have suggestions, send them our way.
Yeah. I think if you send us a question and you're waiting for the episode where we answer the question, it'll probably be on some week when we're both on vacation, and we kind of got something queued up for some of those situations. But
Luke, can you hand me that black folder with the pink note on it right there? Luke does exist, everybody.
Now get back over there.
Start recording. I wanted to talk about this. Do you know Roger Brenny or Sandy Kath at all?
No.
Okay. They're great people. You should know them. Really great advocates and volunteers in our community. This is maybe coming out a little bit too late, but it's the Kid Choice Summer Program. Mm-hmm. I was talking with them yesterday. I said, gosh, I'd really love this. And it's sponsored by the Food Shelf, or at least powered by this Food Shelf. And it's really, let's see here. The program is open for distribution the second and third week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Offers children nutritious food for their home when school is out. The only requirements is the children must live in the school district and be 5 to 18. You don't need to be a customer of the Food Shelf to do this. The Kids' Choice Summer Program, it's volunteerism and everything that's been donated. So if you go on to the Food Shelf's website, you should be able to find a link here.
With this flyer, probably.
Correct, yeah. I don't know.
It looks like that.
Yeah, it looks like this. But yeah, Roger and Sandy, awesome people. They do the Blessing Closet. They do everything, and just really great advocates for the city of Buffalo and all of their community in there. So, well, I wanted to get to that. I think this is winding down our solo episode here.
Yep.
All right. For the Buffalo Community Podcast, I'm Tyler Reiss.
I'm Mark Benzer.
Just kind of waiting for somebody else to sign off, too.
Right.